So if you grab the bag, they'll all come out. Can you grab the corner of the bag, girls?
Yeah.
Just reach down and grab the corner of the bag so that all the fish end up swimming away. Nice job, girls.
Awesome.
Nice job. Did you get them all out of the bag? Always check. There might be a little straggler inside. Yeah, there's a lot of them right on the top. Yeah, we got more. You guys want some help with more?
Yeah.
All right, I like that. Good spirit. All right, I'm doing a bait fish, a mass bait fish release. And the right way to go about releasing all these, we have all these fathead minnows. These are the most reproducing minnow here in the north for us. I opened this bag already up and I put some of the canal water in. You want to do that. It reduces the amount that you lose through shock. They come like this. You can see how many of them are in one of these bags. They pump oxygen in these bags. They're in big live wells until somebody's ready to purchase them, and then while you're standing there, they go ahead and just put them right in this bag and fill it full of oxygen. They put, these aren't rubber bands as you know them. They're super, super strong. I've never had one fail. Okay, so now these minnows got acclimated. You know, the temperature is not going to shock them because they came from a cool live well situation. And we're putting them in July, warm water. And there's just thousands of them. I'm doing a mass release, 50 pounds. I've learned that you don't want to do little by little. You don't. It's not going to be beneficial. What happens little by little, the existing fish that you're trying to actually grow bigger, the largemouth bass in this case, you know, the premier fish for the northerners, for us to catch, game fish, a lot of fun. They'll hammer these little fathead minnows. So with that being said, I'll do a mass release, knowing that a certain number of them are going to make it. Now, they are the most reproducing minnow or bait fish that we could stock a pond with. You can see a slew of them swimming. Most of them, they went deep, but there's a few that are just kind of searching. You know, it's their new surrounding. Got a really, really large canal here. It's 60 feet wide, 20 feet deep. I figure I'm going to let them go in the canal that's connected to a man-made lake. That way they have more of a chance of survival, and that gives them more of a chance to reach a state of reproduction. right, so we have now half the ice cold water from the live wells that these fathead minnows were in. We mixed it with some of the canal water so that we can start letting their body temperature get used to the warmer July water that we're dealing with right now. We've been really hot. For Michigan, we've had a really hot summer. All right, so that should be enough. Good release. A lot of survivors. Good to see. This is going to be a success for sure. All right, we have some of the canal water mixed in with the water from the fish farm. They have these live wells with super cold water. They pump a lot of oxygen in so they could sustain life with the fish. You know, we're just going to give that a little bit, but we've already released 35 pounds. Totally, our total today will be 50 pounds released. So the bass are going to hammer these. That's really what it's all about, is growing the bass, getting the bass. For Michigan, we want to have, you know, some of the biggest bass in Michigan, and we can and we will through proper management. But these fathead minnows, they will reproduce and reproduce and reproduce. They will reproduce more per year than any other minnow that we could have in freshwater here in the north. I like a release of just a silly, crazy mass amount. That way you have survivors. Because right now the bass are just so active, they're just hammering. They're hammering these fish. All right, here we go. The ones that are strong, can swim fast, their genes are gonna live on. All right. Very cool. Oh, the erosion. Yeah, that was actually, you know, the last, 2 days we've gotten rain finally, but we had an inch of rain one night there. Yeah, well, it worked. I mean, you can see how soft everything is, so the farm needed it. I released 50 pounds of fathead minnows.
Now, where are you getting those?
The fish farm. Yep.
So now, this feeds the pond out there then?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, this gives them a chance to reproduce before the bass hammer them. That's what's nice about being able to release them in the canal. By the time the bass know what's going on over here, hopefully some of them found some cover, you know? Beautiful. Love it. Another gorgeous Michigan day here. Beautiful.